Hey everyone,
it's Cassie.
it's Esty. We're best friend-in-laws. We've got some shit to say.
I'm ready. Are you?
Welcome back, Esty.
Hey. Happy
How's she doing?
Thursday.
I know.
You're not
I
supposed to ask me that today.
What?
How am I doing?
Oh,
Next
sorry
question.
about that. I completely missed our 1 year.
I know.
I wasn't on social media that day. I missed it.
Yeah,
And
I know.
we've been so busy, we didn't even plan anything or do anything or give
I
away
know.
anything.
Well, we
Oh,
only have a
Lord.
number one listener.
Sam just wins it. That's it.
Sam wins
That's
it.
just
Yay.
it. Shout out
She
Sam.
says we sound great.
Yeah. We're over here worried for nothing.
I know.
Wow. We're gonna have to figure that out. We actually should have started the new season because we are over now. I think this is going to be episode 14 of season 3.
Gosh, that's like the furthest we've gone.
Yeah, we're just fucking up left to right. That's okay. It is what it is. We're too goddamn busy. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Your calendar's
There
booked.
ain't no
My
keeping up
calendar's
with
booked.
the Almaderas is over here.
Yeah, no. Look. My shirt.
Even baddies get saddies. That's cute. Shake them.
They don't move, but yeah.
They do.
Well, anyways, since I'm not allowed to ask you too many questions, the only thing that I do want to follow up on is we can't leave cliffhangers. How did Sacramento go?
That's like the one thing you can't talk about today. Okay, so the trip was great. I mean, I lied. We went to IKEA.
I know.
But it was only because he wasn't hungry and the place I wanted to take him was closed. And then we still had like 2 hours to kill before his appointment. So, I mean, we're moving. He got stuff for his room. So,
that's what's up though. And that, like I said, that one-on-one time means a lot. So,
yeah.
I'm sure he took advantage of it too.
Yeah. He had fun. He was like, this is nice. We had pizza, we had lunch.
Were they happy to see him? It's been so long.
Yeah. So she remembers him. So she's pretty proud of him. He's come a long way.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like one thing to have like your pediatrician that you see every single year, and for us, I don't know how, and who we're talking about, she had such an amazing memory. She remembered everything from the sports they played to like interests they had, and like how like when she'd ask, how were you, she meant like, how's this, how's that? Like she knew exactly what they were into, and I was like, we don't even come here that often.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool when they remember
I don't
their
know how she has that kind of memory. I can remember I put my keys.
Seriously. I don't remember what I walked in the room for.
Right?
On most days.
I literally text a doctor right now at like 8:50. I mean, I have the private number, but I literally was like, hey, I got your number from so-and-so. I need to schedule an appointment. Here's the insurance card. I keep forgetting, but I remembered right now. And if I don't tell you right now, it will be another 2 weeks. Yeah. I mean, he texted me back, so.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to say, like, I excuse the late text. This is the only time that I have to be, like, in my thoughts.
Definitely.
It's okay. I did that to the loan officer. I was like, I did not forget. It's just been a little bit wild over here. So here's all of the documentation that you asked for. I scanned everything. Like, so I'm hoping that meeting happens pretty soon.
Yeah. And then you're going to buy this way.
We'll see. You need boxes? You need to come pick up some boxes for my work.
What? Do you have boxes?
Hella boxes. Pull up.
Why don't you tell me? I was over there today.
I I didn't even get to answer your calls or texts or nothing.
I know. Normally you're available, and I was like, where is she? I'm just gonna have to go
Nope.
drive off the
Should have just pulled
freeway.
up and be like, I'm not leaving till you come outside.
I was already over here.
Yesterday, I was having such a shit day that when Jesse got out of work, he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I'm not okay, and I haven't eaten, so I would like food." And he brought me Taco Bell and Sebastian.
Oh, just what the
Mm,
mama needed.
I felt all
Not the
better.
Taco Bell though. You know I'm on strike.
Yeah, but it was good. It hit the spot. I was grumpy.
You know, I literally took my niece to Taco Bell the other night, and I told my aunt, I'm not paying. Like, you're gonna have to give her money, and she's gonna have to order through the back window
Strike, strike,
because
strike,
they are
strike.
not getting my money. Bring back the tostadas. And what's dumb is they have all the stuff to make it. Still,
Yeah, yeah. You
it's in a
can't do like a
crunch wrap.
special menu.
They did for a
Yeah.
while, the decades
Mm.
menu. And I was getting
But
two
I'm
a
saying
day,
like
hoping like if they see that people are buying so many a day. But I guess
you're keeping them in business.
my little $5 did not keep them in business.
No.
You see all this cheeks? You see all of this? This is from 2 tostadas a day.
They said no more.
They took it away.
Side note, because I got super distracted. Do you ever, and you can judge me, because, what's supposed to be we listen and we don't judge,
I
but
mean,
if you must, I like a deal, and you know that I don't like to pay full price for anything. It's just
yeah.
something in me. It's the way I was raised. It is what it is. If I have a coupon, I'm using it. Okay, so sometimes you find better deals on and you haven't be knowing Facebook
Heck no.
Marketplace, OfferUp,
Mm-hmm.
Macari. Okay, so I bought myself a bundle um on Macari,
I don't even know what that is.
and a bundle like a multiple pack. Okay,
Okay.
I'll just tell you. It doesn't matter. Um, so Victoria's Secret wasn't having any sales, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
mm, I'm in need. I've lost a lot of weight. My chonies are falling off my pants. I'm walking and I'm trying to, yeah, it's not working. So, Macari there's this one girl in there. She sells bundles. I don't care how she gets them. La 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 la. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I got 10 panties for $20. All tags, all pink, like Victoria's Secret pink.
Mm-hmm.
But I just I remembered I had it on I got distracted. She also gave me a cute little thank you with the Bath and Body Works lotion and
Oh,
hand sanitizer.
cute.
I got a 10 pack of Victoria's Secret underwear and Bath and Body Works for $20.
That's a deal. Gatekeeping, because I don't even know what that is.
I will send you the link.
Don't send it
It's
to
the
me. I'll
best.
get in trouble.
Oh. Hey,
Um,
we need our chonies.
it's like me today. I was like, hey babe, can I get a backpack ice chest for Vegas? Like it's gonna be super hot. Like we should get a backpack ice chest. No big thing, right?
The answer was no.
Well, sure, like how much is it? Oh, it's on sale. It's $100 off.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, if it's $100 off, then it already costs too much. Dawn, what do you
And he's
mean?
like, well, if you want it. And I was like, I think we need it. And he's like, well, what's wrong with the other Yeti bag you have? And I said, that one's not a cooler.
What does it do?
It keeps your stuff cold for multiple days.
It sounds like a cooler. What is the other Yeti bag? I don't understand.
That's my sports bag, like when you see like my purple one, I could put like my Stanley in it and like all my
Oh,
little compartments. It
yeah.
doesn't keep anything cool. I'm talking
I
to the
am
wrong
working
person.
on
You're
that
gonna
side.
tell me no.
And like I said, if it's already offering $100 off, you're already paying too much because that means it costs more than $100, and I'm not doing it. Sam's Club had one. I saw they had a backpack
and
cooler.
and I walked right back past it. Maybe I'll
Did you
go
saw
get
it?
it.
You seen it? You seen it?
I seen it today. I also seen
It
the
was like
mirror, but the mirror
$39.99.
isn't what I. Yeah,
I really want it.
the mirror. I didn't
Hmm.
like it.
Mm-hmm. I really wanted it. Really? Is it
I
the
don't.
top?
I don't like.
You didn't like the top?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If it was
Yes,
slate,
I didn't like it either. But I
if it was slate,
just,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't bother me. I still want to go get it. Kind of.
I like the round one that's next to it too.
Just the full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, um, you mentioned before we jumped on about kale. I do want to talk
Yeah,
about it.
I do want to
I
talk
do
about
want to
it.
talk about it only because I don't want it to be real.
Okay, I
Is
don't want it
that
to be real
like
either, and I know she
selfish
owes
thing?
no one. Yeah, but I know she owes no one an explanation. But I feel like you're
Hmm.
posting these things, baiting it more attention instead of just clearing it up.
She's pretty
And
good
when
at
are you
that.
gonna? And it's like you're gonna clear it up anyways in one of your podcasts, like eventually.
That's the thing, is she wants you to pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to pay for the information.
I
That's just what it is. Like, she gonna make her coin. She gonna stretch it out.
yeah.
But do you believe
But
the
some of
girl who
these
posted the
stories are
videos?
crazy.
Hmm.
I don't
Okay, so
know.
backtrack. Just make sure we're on the same page about it. So I've kind of tried to keep up with it. I don't like going to the rumor pages, but then they kind of also they're really good FBI girls. But like, so a girl came forward and said that she hooked up with a guy on a cruise ship. Come to find out, she found out it was someone's baby daddy. And it wasn't just someone's baby daddy. It was
Hmm.
Kale Lowry. Did I get that
But
right?
why?
Is that everything?
Yeah, but a whole year. Like she posted him way before recently, and that's what she said. Oh, she's seen it in her recent post when they're on vacation. Like she posted him before. He's been on her podcast. Like how if it was a year ago, exactly in April. So that's where I
So
kind
he
of get
went
like
on a
why hold on to it
guy's
now.
trip,
Mm-hmm. On a cruise with his twin.
and it's not to be confused because we saw the tattoo of his hand, the the hand tattoo in one of her pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I just don't want it to be real.
But I'm also like, I mean, I could have took your hand and took a picture.
I mean, it could be set up. It could be, I don't know. It just really irks me because I know that like as many times that she's gotten into relationships and things just don't play out for her, and that really irks me because I know how much she works to have this life that she has, and especially
Mm-hmm.
to have this real, I mean, this is the most, no, I can't say this is the most public she's been with a relationship, but like she's tried to keep it as private as possible so that this shit wouldn't happen to her. That kind of
Yeah.
hurts for me
Mm-hmm.
because I
Yeah.
root for her. I hate when people talk shit about her. I really do. And I know that
Yeah.
she has her downfalls, but like, I really don't want this one to be true.
Yeah.
It's like when people are mad at her for hiding pregnancies. Like, she's allowed to hide pregnancies.
I mean, even if it is true, I feel like the person she is and how hard she would work to like make it work before even saying it quits. Like, some people can't come back from that and some people can,
Yeah.
you know?
But did you
I
see
think
the
about
most
that
recent one that said, go ahead.
I also think about the perspective of like having, you know, so many kids, so close, the responsibility, the stress. Like, could he have just made a really dumbass choice in a moment of weakness, of not even as far as maybe, yeah, he hung out with her, but that doesn't mean he got in bed with her. You know what I mean?
Do you think that they can survive it if it's real?
I think so.
She's been made a fool a lot by men. Like, that's up.
But I also am like, who's to know she didn't know this whole time?
Yeah.
Like, I
But
feel
then
like,
the post, like, reading about your life that reading things about your life that you didn't, like, I don't know. It's either you just don't acknowledge it or you just come forward and get it over with already. Like, it's hard to avoid because you know that your name is out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think if that's, I mean, I don't know. They said she took off her ring. I don't think she punched him in the face. I think that's
Oh
crazy. I
yeah,
don't think
no.
she sent him home or to his other
To
house
his
with the kids.
mom's, yeah.
I don't I don't see it. She would never give up her kids,
Mm-mm.
get alone send the youngest with him.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit
No.
wild.
And I don't can't even keep track of which ring is the ring that was like her engagement ring because she wears rings all the time. So, and again,
Yeah.
these are assumptions of what ring he gave her because she's never once
Mhm.
been like, "Oh, I took my ring off when I was washing
This
dishes."
is
Yeah, she never was like, "This is my engagement ring."
Mhm.
Never. So again,
I'd
assumptions.
love to yeah. I'd love to see her be married and be happy. And it won't happen as long as you're in the public eye.
Yeah, no,
But also, did you see something about that she started bleeping his name out in the podcast?
I haven't listened
Like
to her
she's
podcast in a
censoring his
while.
name now? Because
Mm,
remember, like, she wasn't allowed to talk about Chris and she wasn't allowed to talk about Javi. So, like, she would either beat around the bush or, like, she would just say,
not
like,
say
an
their name.
ex. Or good,
Mm-hmm.
can always figure it out. But, like, supposedly she started censoring Elijah's name. Maybe he got tired of
Mm.
being on podcast as well.
Well, he just got on the
I
one
don't
with
know.
Javi. Like, got on
I
there,
haven't
like
listened to it
on a
yet. I don't
couch
know
with
that
him.
I'm ready for that. See, no, it's okay. I mean, I saw the previews of it.
The
I
clips,
think
yeah.
that they said it was like super dramatic, like the way that they dramatized what it was going to be about, but it was just about like his move or something like that. That's okay. It's
Mm-hmm.
still heartbreaking. It affects your family. Just because it's not affecting your household doesn't mean it's not something sad.
Yeah. That's reality. They're showing reality. This is what can happens in real life.
It's like you're mad at her for hiding things, but you're mad at her for showing her
Mm-hmm.
truth as well. Pick one. Pick one.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you do if Daniel told you that you could never talk about him on here ever again?
Mm, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think he would, but I mean, when we started this, we are like, is there anything off topic? And they never told us any rules.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true. We
at
we
least
were
Daniel
very
didn't. I
clear.
mean, we were very clear. Like, is there something you don't want us to say? You
Yeah.
know,
Is there anything that we cannot discuss here? And they were both like, mm. So
they're like, until we hear it, They didn't like us
yeah.
talking about who was that guy we were talking about? We were like, oh, he's sexy. He was an actor, remember? In the car this weekend. Drake's penis. You remember that?
Not a penis.
We were like, remember? We're like, and they're
Oh my
like,
god.
oh, okay. Why are we talking about
You saw
this?
it? The whole
You s-
goddamn world saw his dick, okay?
you were excited? Yeah, wouldn't you be?
Fucking
Some girl was
horse.
flashing her
You
titties,
can't miss it. You
Like,
can't miss it. Oh my god. Anyways, I was like,
I was all thinking about it.
you can't say I wasn't spot on when I said, those toys that we used to have when we were kids, like a whoo
Yeah.
when you spun it?
I was all trying to
Straight.
downplay it. I'm like, what?
Just a black version of that.
Like, I was all trying to
Oh
downplay it, but
no.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was. Shit got caught in the fan. Like
He was like, you have that in your phone? No, I have it in my DMs.
anymore. Oh my god. Okay, So I wanted to jump over. I saw something on Reddit that I wanted to read to you really quick. Okay, so someone said it's r slash am I overreacting? It's a
Hmm.
screenshot of text messages between a boyfriend and a girlfriend. And the girlfriend wants to know, it says, my boyfriend might be leaving me because I cried over my deceased ex. And it's text messages that just says, like, is everything okay? Blah, blah, blah. And then I guess the boyfriend says, it's been bothering me a lot. You crying over your ex really threw me off. She responds, I'm really sorry about that. I was overwhelmed with old emotions since yesterday marks the anniversary of my ex's death. He said, I know, but I feel like since you're in a new relationship, you should be over that. He said, I'm questioning your love for me. She said, my love for you is real. I don't want this coming between us. You can't expect me not to mourn someone's death. I'm sorry, but it really doesn't work like that. He responds, I might have to rethink who I am after getting myself into this. I'm going to go home after work. She's like, can you come over? We could talk about this. Instead of letting it linger, he says no. So, what are your thoughts? Are you allowed to mourn an ex-boyfriend
For a certain amount of time.
who passed a year ago?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going. Tell me more.
I
What's the
think
certain amount of time? What's
that,
allowed?
I mean, okay, so you're kind of asking the wrong person because I feel like I look at death super different than other people. I mean, I never obviously experienced like a boyfriend passing away, but
Mhm.
I just always feel like you have to let it be. Like you have to let those people go no matter, even when people like, I don't know, I always feel like let them rest, you know? But that's just my personal opinion. And a lot of people can come at me for that one. So I would say I I would like, depending if they were like together a long time, maybe had kids together like a year. But if it was my husband, like I talked to Daniel about it. Like we'll joke, like, oh, you're gonna leave me, and he's like, I give you 3 months, and I was like, well, I feel like I would be a lot more heartbroken than finding someone in 3 months. But you
Jesus.
never know if the right person came by. Maybe some
Hmm.
people need a person to heal them, but you also have to like respect the fact that they're healing.
Hmm.
Some people are attached
Yeah.
to their animals and they have to heal from that too.
Yeah.
Like you don't, your dog
Some
don't
of the
die and you just don't
responses,
go get a new one.
yeah. Some of the responses are saying that, or was it? I scrolled past it. Okay, so this one says, did he know about the death before your relationship started? I think that's a big, probably something
Mm-hmm.
like some people ask about. I mean, not like body count and stuff like that, but like, you know, what happened in your last relationship, or
Yeah.
some people will admit immediately, and maybe this is something she didn't admit, but like, or maybe he knew about it and he thought, okay, it's been a year and nothing. I don't think they've been dating that long, to be honest. The way that it sounds like the ex died a year ago and maybe they recently started dating. And when the
Mm-hmm.
1 year anniversary came up, he was probably like, what the fuck is this? Like, where's all this emotion coming from?
Yeah.
And I don't think it's fair to say that she should be over it. I kind of just don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't know how long they were together before he passed away. Um, didn't say if there's kids, didn't say if there was it says boyfriend, so it's not a marriage. Um, I just I don't think that's fair. People individually grieve differently.
Yes.
And they didn't break up, he died. So what if he died during their relationship? That
Yeah.
should be considered a loss. Like that was not something you can control. Now, if you broke up and then found out in the news that he passed away, then I'd be a little more like, I'm not sure that that counts. Like,
Okay,
I don't
like
know.
I have a friend whose ex passed away. Hadn't been together with them in, let's see, 8 years, you know? But they had like a long history. They don't have a kid together, but her kid like looked at him as a father. And the
Okay.
kid kind of is mourning him more than she was, and she was just trying to be supportive. But her now ex was like, I'm over this. Like, why are you going to put flowers on his grave? Why are you taking her? But it
Because
wasn't
it
even
means something to
for
the kid.
her, it was mainly her daughter,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So at that point, I would be like, no, that's different, you know? But that, you know, it wasn't so much her. I mean, yeah, she would get sad during like the anniversary because like how he died was sudden, but it wasn't like she was mourning because she still loved him or like thought like
Yes.
they would have been together.
Yeah.
And the guy couldn't handle it.
I don't is it a deal breaker though? Is it really a deal breaker? Like, could it not been a discussion? Like, I don't think it should be a text message, first of all, and this is literally a screenshot of a text message. I don't think that it should be through a text, and I don't think you get a timeline of when you need to get over it.
Yeah.
I think that if he was invested in the relationship, he probably should have said like, you know, do you want to talk about it? Or I don't know. If your partner cannot comfort you in low times, that's concerning. Even if it's just in the moment of like, hey, look, you look like something's bothering you. Is that okay? Like, is everything going okay? And you're like, gosh, was it's marked a year, like something it could have just been so simple and you'd be like, oh, am I even if you can't relate, you can just say like, I'm sorry you're feeling this way.
Have empathy.
Bring her flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It could have been handled differently. Um, I have never experienced this. If it was an ex from somewhere in the past, which at this point would need to be 20 years ago, um, if I heard somebody had passed away, I would probably be like, damn, like
Yeah.
hope their mom's okay. Or like I don't you
Yeah.
know me, it takes a lot for me to even cry at that. But like if my ex-husband passed away, I would have to be there for my kids.
Yeah.
I would have to stop what I'm doing and focus on my children. And that's if you I don't know. I would hope to have support behind.
Yeah.
I can't say because I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I don't hope to be in that situation. And
Same.
yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
He's an asshole. Like, in my opinion.
I'm gonna keep going. Find the next guy. Find someone that's
Yeah.
a widower. What do they call male widowers?
Should. Is it still a
Still,
widow?
I don't know. Is a male widow a widower?
I thought widow came from like the spider for some reason. I don't know. Should I Google it?
I don't know.
What? Hold on.
Say Massachusetts.
No. Fuck you.
Say it.
No.
You asked me how I'm doing.
Massachusetts. A widower is the standard term for a man who loses his wife. A widow is the woman who loses her husband. And widowed is for either sex.
That probably
They
was
are
added.
widowed. Widowed.
A widower. Hello, widower.
Widower. A widower.
Widower.
Widow. Widower. Anyways.
Widower.
You learn something new every day.
I knew I said the right word though. It was in here.
You say Massachusetts.
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 You're taking two shits?
Yeah. Massachusetts. If it makes you smile today, I'll do it for you.
It does. It does.
You know what I'm saying.
I was freaking rolling. My aunt was trying to tell her Google, hey Google, say Massachusetts. It's like, sorry, I don't understand you.
Hey Google,
According to
say
Wikipedia,
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, officially the Commonwealth
I
of
don't know, but I
Massachusetts,
found
is
these
a state in
results
the
on
New
search.
England
Oh my
region
god,
of the
they're both going at the
northeastern
same
United
time.
States. It borders the Atlantic
Hey Google,
Ocean with
cancel.
Wait, that was all the information we didn't need to know.
I know. But it understood me.
Mine says how to pronounce Massachusetts.
It says you pronounced it wrong.
Hey Google, say Massachusetts.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
She can't.
Because it
She
can't understand you.
She also can. She was like, no, Cassie's laughing.
Mine will. Hey Google, say Massachusetts.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Oh.
I
Whatever.
didn't understand.
She doesn't know how to say it either.
She's like, I ain't even trying.
I know, we were talking about like fluency and like voice sound in class. And I was like, I told my aunt, can I just record how you talk so I can use you as an example? She said no.
That's not funny. You're probably gonna take this podcast over there.
No. They don't know I have a podcast.
Okay. Don't.
Oh wait, I wore my shirt one time. The shirt you never wear. You
I
never
was
wear
gonna
your
tell you if you
bracelet
wanted to wear it
either.
to the big. I do wear my shirt actually. I wore it to work too. I was gonna ask you if you wanted to wear it to big hat days, and then I realized I did not want to sweat in that shirt because it's a little heavy.
Yeah. We need new
Burn
ones
my
again,
neck
and we
and
need
shit.
like tank tops for the summer.
Or I should just make some.
Yeah.
Something light and cottony, and something here, and the logo.
Yeah.
We
Oh
need a
my
logo.
gosh. I thought we had a logo.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess I could print that.
New year, new logo.
That'd be cool. We'll take all suggestions. How about our husbands not plugging us?
Oh, I know. Do you know how many followers they followed out freaking Big Hat Days?
And how many followers did they get us?
None.
Watch the next.
I got us one.
I got us one too.
I forgot to send her. I forgot to send her it though. I'll do it today. Your sister's neighbor.
Like, hand me your phone.
Your sister's neighbor.
Oh,
she didn't have her
crazy
phone,
girl.
remember?
Crazy
I know.
girl.
So we should record at their thing. I'll talk to you about this offline.
Okay, we'll take this conversation offline.
Pause. Let's put a pin in it.
Man, it's been a while since we had a night out like that, though.
Oh my gosh, I'm good for 5 months.
And unfortunately, that tequila was so good.
I know. It was like my body was like, ah.
Like, wait, I remember this. I know this.
It was so funny. I know. It was so funny because I literally was like, I'm going to order the least alcoholist thing that they have. A Midori Sour. Like, it's almost as, like a, well, not a Mike's Hard, but probably, like, they're not strong.
No, because Midori is liquor.
No, but it's, like, not a strong liquor.
I
Did
would have
you
done
read
like
the
a Buell
bottle?
because it has like ginger beer or like there's like a hint of vodka.
No, yeah, I didn't do
No, I
that.
didn't.
No, I don't like meals, remember?
Love meals. I said I would have.
I don't really like vodka. Anyways, Midori Sour, I could look it up. It doesn't even have that high percentage of alcohol. So I was
Okay.
like, golden, right? But your sister's neighbor had other ideas. I was like, shucks, everyone. And I'm like, she doesn't know we don't drink. And how rude am I to turn down a Patron shot? I can never.
Can't. Could never.
And then she
Not
couldn't
me.
even take the whole shot.
I was like, it's worse if you have to do it twice, right? It's only worse.
And then not me looking
I
at
never
you.
do shots.
And then I'm looking at you. I'm like, don't throw up. Don't throw up. Please don't throw up. I'm proud
Actually,
of you,
I did really
Bessie.
good.
You hung and you did not throw up
I did really good.
till you got home.
And it was no, actually not at all.
Okay.
It was actually the best thing that I could have done was stop drinking when I knew that I was like, and I'm done. And I needed to be aware of my surroundings. And it was okay. I was fine. I was pretty chill. I woke up feeling good.
I mean, 2 drinks at 2 places,
It's pretty good.
and then I switched to water. So,
Being an adult means knowing your limit.
yeah. It was so funny. My goddaughter got dropped off at my house because she was locked out of her house and her parents were like far. And my aunt just was like, "Oh, Cassie's at home doing homework. It's Saturday. Like that's what she does." And she called
Side
me
doors open.
and I was like, "The side door's open. I'm at a bar." She's like, "What?" Yeah, she was like, "What?" And she was like, she texted my goddaughter. She's like, "Damn, Nina's house is unlocked. Just go in there." But like, she's not home.
I
But
had no voice in the morning. Like, was I hooting and hollering that much?
I
Because I
think
had a good time.
it was the last place we couldn't hear ourselves.
Yeah, because I was like scratchy.
Mm-hmm. I found
Anyways,
out in class today that that's different than you getting a cold.
like laryngitis.
So, no, like if you have like sinuses and you know how you like lose your voice, but if you're like at a concert screaming and loud and then you're like, oh, like I lost my voice, it's different. They're different areas of your throat. You're
Well,
welcome.
that's good. Thank you. The more you know.
Right. I was just happy to make it to class because I had a busy morning. Did you see my post?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it
Uh,
this evening. I did not see it
oh,
earlier.
yeah. I had a long morning.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And I was so
It's gonna be
sad.
the long week.
I know. But I was so sad because I tried to be at everything. And I got to his awards. And I thought he was his teacher told me an award. That's what he texted me. So then he got his first one. And I'm like, yeah, recording, took pictures. And I stand up to go to the back because I was going to walk around the crowd to like ask to pull him to get pictures of him with him before I left. And they say his name again. And I didn't even get to record that one because I didn't know he was getting another award.
It's okay. You got the picture.
And so then I was like, okay, can I pull him out to get a picture? So I did. And then when he went back in and I left, apparently he got another award.
Yeah.
And I
You
was
gotta
like,
stick around.
I'm just grateful next year I'm taking like night class because it literally gives me anxiety. Because these awards are always on the day I have class. They're never on a Thursday or a different day. They're always on a Tuesday. So
You did it. I don't know how you did it, but you squeezed it in.
yeah, I got to school in 30 minutes from Temperance
You're
and
insane.
Clinton to Avenue 12 in 30 minutes.
No.
And I only missed one
Well.
question on my quiz, so.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You miss Smarty Pants.
Got anything else you want to add before you take off and catch your flight?
I know. Vegas. I just bought us tickets to Omega Mart.
What's that?
I'll send you what it is. It's like this store. Someone told me I should probably like look into like other videos of people that done it. They'll give you like little hints, but it's kind of like a maze in a store. And like you could open a freezer and walk through it. Like there's all these other, it's like a maze inside a maze, like a store.
Oh, okay.
But they have like
that'd be something different.
Weird stuff. I'll send you a TikTok of it. You'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I talked to someone that actually went there and they were like, oh, I actually was really confused, but maybe if you look up like other TikToks that shows you like hints
or YouTube,
and find, because she's like, if you don't know where those places are and follow the clues, not cues, clues, you might not find some of those areas.
Yeah, I would say probably try a YouTube. Maybe they go in a little bit more depth and a little longer than TikTok video.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. And then I'll be recording from my new office the next episode.
Well, hopefully. You let me know if it's not going to work out.
Next week.
You're going to be a busy bee.
We're going to take a break next week.
Okay. You heard it here. We're admitting
We need
it.
a new season anyway, so we got to take a break.
Okay. Okay. You told me some. Did you tell me? Did you tell me before the podcast or on the podcast? The walk.
Oh yeah, the
Did you plug the
autism
walk?
walk. I didn't.
Okay.
It's this Saturday, Valley Children's. I think they're still taking signups, and even if they're not taking signups for the walk, I believe there's vendors out there to support.
So you could still go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm still thinking they're
Sweet.
still doing signups. Actually, let me look it up because, of course, I didn't sign up.
Well, you're not going to be here.
Walk for Autism Speaks. Register. It's called Run with the Heroes 5K/family walk. So if you go to Valley Children's, it'll give you like the info to sign up for that.
Okay. We'll do our best to link it then.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. It's called the Run Sign Up. Oh yeah, register. So they still have openings because I could still register.
So if you hear this when this drops on Thursday, we shall see if there's still enough time to sign up. But at least we'll drop you the link on how to look it up and support any vendors that are there. Mm-hmm.
We'll have it posted before. We'll put it on our page or somehow.
Okay, bestie. You go about the rest of your week. Good luck.
You as well.
Godspeed.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to another hour of our bullshit.
Make sure you follow us on all of our socials at bfil.podcast.
You can catch us every week on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Bye, besties.